Hey everyone, Zhonos here. I'm free. I'm free from Mega Bonk. I wanted to tear my hair out. It felt like playing League of Legends all over again in ranked. I'm free from other games and troll builds and 9Kings. You know why? Because the King of Time is out. You can't do 10 kings. There's already 9. What do you mean coming soon? Whatever, playing King of Time. Yeah, isn't. Let's try King. Wow, there's some cool looking cards. Bastion casts rifts that warp each enemy to the backline once. Rifts deal damage when cast. Can I keep shoving him back? It says once. Summons melee units that inherit its stats. Huh? Magnetic Spellcaster. When an adjacent plot gets an enchantment, it gets it too. Huh. Portal. When this building reaches level 3, your kingdom travels 2 years back. What? Extremely slow tower releases a massive explosion when fully charged. Can I just like go back to council events or something? There's no way, right? Or like the Rainbow Army? Okay. Amplifier gives every buff it gains to one adjacent plot and flies one extra plot per level. Huh? Wait. Every buff. We'll just have to try it. See what happens. Regression brings plot back one level, but retains all its current stats and effects. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Want to know how to beat King 99? Get defenders and regression. And you're good. During battle, troop gains 1% attack speed per second. That's terrible. Unless they... let me look at the patch notes. Rewind. Throw this into the pit to replace Cran with copies. Wow. What are the perks? Right, of course. Banisher? Allows you to pick a king to banish. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think that's actually good though. But very, 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 very interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me look at patch notes. Can I screen share this? Let's see. I don't care about that. Yeah, so can I switch window capture? Steam? What if I ta-da? Don't mind the gap. Mind the gap. Don't mind the gap. Whatever. Okay, so maybe I'm doxing myself. I don't know. Yeah. Banish further any rainbow perk when equips trigger a screen to allow you to banish king for the next run. This means they won't appear as enemies or in diplomacy events. Balancing in RNG. So game difficulty is now slightly more challenging. We increased the enemy cap. Ah, good. And made King of Nothing a bit stronger as an enemy. Okay, good. Peasant is the same. First years will run out easier and ultimate. Very good. Thank goodness. More opens will be viable. That's a huge change. I'm very happy about that. Some ugly ducks have been buffed. Good. Bomber. Trapper. How about Trapper? So we have a new king. Blah 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 blah. New achievements. You can now see how many free rolls you have left. That's useful. Although I kind of got used to it. Nature's fertility degree has been buffed. I've procreate. That's too much. It was already good. I liked it. It was already really. Enemy base count, enemy cap increase. Cool. All difficulties but peasant now more challenging. Early first few years. XP gain increased for all difficulties. Trapper base stats have been buffed. Hey, take me back. Take me back. I want back. Trapper, bomber, static, twice as much damage. That's not enough. Supplies rebalanced, and the 9 cards you get will replace your current hand. It's still really good. It's still really good. It's just not quite as overpowered. King of nothing. Enemy has been buffed. Treants attacks are stronger, but a smaller AoE. Okay. Ghost, Raptor Bug. I don't remember that. Gamble Decree. Okay. Fix a bug. Palace now deals 999 instead of infinite. Part of a bigger ongoing attack speed design rework. Aha. Attack speed system cap is now visible. Good. Right. So now we get to know what the cap is. Yeah. So we decided to properly structure this and be transparent, incorporate into game design. When you hit the attack speed cap, all attack speed buffs the plot gets will now be visibly converted into damage, so you can properly strategize with more clarity. Worth noting, this change is also crucial to making our upcoming game mode work properly and fairly. Aha. Game engine, oh, whatever. So ninth King, only getting started, solid foundation. Our main goal is introducing new game modes as we keep balancing out the current kings, but of bring you new experiences that are bigger than any deck. Okay, challenge and rank modes. Cool. See, I really like 9Kings. I don't know why. I've tried so hard to make Mega Bonk good. I uninstalled it. I'm so angry at it. I installed it, removed it. It's still on my account. I just hate it. I couldn't handle it anymore. I was so pissed. And then right then, 9Kings shows up for me. That makes me happy. So yeah, let's see. Does this say rewinds? The decrees. Yeah, okay, there's new decrees that we don't know about yet. Yeah, okay, you know what? I think I'll actually call this a video. You can see my game library is way too many games. Maybe I'll blur some things if I could get doxxed. But anyway, I think let's switch back to the game. And let's just play a quick little run just for fun. Yeah, let's just play King of Time. I don't care who we get. I want to keep this quick. We're probably going to die. So, Bastion, Caster Rift. You can go in the corner. So I can have a main unit here. Orbiter, Progression, Amplifier. Every buff it gains to one adjacent plot. When an adjacent plot gets an enchantment, it gets a 2. This almost makes me feel like you don't want buffing towers. Every buff it gains to one adjacent plot. Okay, we're going to put this in the middle for now. Let's go on slow. What is going on? What is this guy? What are you? Send him back. He's already back. Okay, let's speed it back up. I like this map. This is a fun map. Release the massive explosion when fully charged. Bastion. Problem is we don't have a lot of enchantments except the regression, I guess. Let me try. I'll just level up my own base. So when we have enemy factions, we don't get. Oh no. King Greed's gonna kick our butt. You should just restart, by the way, if you get King of Greed. Do not recommend facing King of Greed. Even on King difficulty, I don't think you should deal with King Greed unless you have a faction that's really good into it. When this building reaches level 3, so adrenaline. Would that work? I don't know. I'm going to try it just so we can test the capabilities. So let's put the amplifier here. So there's two things that I could theoretically work with it. The downside is we're going to get like no benefit this year, and we're probably going to die again. I'm going to be so sad if this faction is bad. Okay, so it's not sending them back anymore, which means these guys have already been sent backwards. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll find out. Rewinds. Last play cards. Regression. Loophole. I'm going to take Poison Thorns. I actually think it's going to be more efficient at what I want to do. So let's do... Oh, but this only applies to troops. Okay, yeah, of course. So what would I do with the amplifier? If I... Huh? I could do this, right? Yes. Okay, I'm glad that they have guys that hang out back here for no reason. That makes me happy. We still lose. We still lose. Oh my gosh. And we're dead. This is a confusing king. I think I'm going to do a dedicated video here. That was... Also, we faced King of Greed and we're in King difficulty. Okay, I think I'll wrap it there. I don't know if this is going to be a good tower, a good base to work around. I would have liked the Warper. I think that was who I wanted. Well, that's who was hanging out in the back. It was a Warper. I don't think the Warper... I think there's a lot of cards like Portal, Amplifier, Orbiter, Regression. They're like over half the cards, or at least half the cards, are very much like combo cards. So I don't know what you would have to... I think you have to just get a Warper early game. Or maybe Hourglass. Maybe that could carry. But either way, we'll find out in the next video. I think I'll just release this one just to show my early impressions. I'm glad I did something about attack speed. That makes me really happy. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.